Hello, my dear students. Myself, Dr. Pitambar Humne, founder Botany for You, and working as Associate Professor and Head Department of Botany, Dharampet MP Dev Memorial Science College in Nagpur, Maharashtra, India. I welcome you all in this online platform for the students of Life Sciences Botany for You. Friends, if you are new or not yet subscribed our YouTube channel, then kindly like, share, and subscribe our YouTube channel Botany for You. If you want to associate with us through the Telegram group, then the link is given in the description group, through which you can join the Telegram group and also get the benefit of the different books in the PDF form which are available on our group. Also, the various competitive examinations or the career opportunities related appointments are also posted on the Telegram channel. So you can also subscribe it with the help of link given in the description. In our last lecture, we have seen the different MCQs on the unit 2, and before that we have seen the different MCQs on the unit 1. Means we have finished the 2 units of the paper 1 semester 2 botany syllabus prescribed by RTM Nagpur University, Nagpur. In today's class, we will see the different 60 MCQs based on the unit 3 of this paper 1. So, in today's lecture, we will discuss the different MCQ based on the gymnosperms. So, before going to discuss these different MCQs, first of all, we will see the syllabus of this unit. In this unit, the topics are from the gymnosperms. First of all, we should remember the difference in between the pteridophytes and the gymnosperm. In our last lecture, we have seen it is a vascular cryptogams, while there is a presence of heterospory but no seed. And in the gymnosperm, there is a formation of the seed but no fruits. So, on the basis of this, again it is different than that of the angiosperms. Gymnosperms comes under spermatophyta, that is seed bearing plants, or it is also known as the phanerogams, means the flower bearing organisms. So gymnosperms and the angiosperms are kept in the spermatophyta as well as the phanerogams. So in the first topic, here there is a gymnosperms, and it includes the general characteristics of the gymnosperms, classification which is given by the Stewart in 1982, economic importance of the gymnosperms, then fossil gymnosperms which include the Cycadioidea flower, which is also known as the Benetites, then life cycle of Cycas and Pinus, which are the living genera of the gymnosperms. So, let's see the different MCQs based on these different topics of the unit. The first question, that is, in gymnosperms, the ovules typically are. So, if you see the ovule of the gymnosperm, then you will find that such a type of the condition is there. So, here there is a presence of a unitegmic type of the ovules in the gymnosperm, that is the single integument which is divided into the 3 different layers, that is the outer, middle and the inner. And the micropyle, chalaza and the funicle are present in a one straight line, and that is known as the orthotopous ovule. So, unitegmic and orthotopous become the answer for this one, which is given in the option C. Then, though the cycas has an embryo with the 2 cotyledons, it is not grouped or placed under dicotyledonous plants as. We know the phanerogams are classified into the 2 classes, that is the gymnosperm and angiosperm, and later on again angiosperm are classified into the dicotyledons and the monocotyledons. So the gymnosperms are more close to that of the dicotyledon, and there is a presence of the two cotyledons in the embryo. But if we see the difference in between the gymnosperm and the angiosperm, in both there is a formation of the seed, but the fruit is formed only by the angiosperms, and this fruit is formed by the angiosperms, and hence the seeds are present inside the fruit, that is known as the closed seed. While in the gymnosperm, the meaning of the gymnosperm comes from the gymnore, and the meaning of the gymnore is nothing but the naked. So gymnosperm, so naked, sperm means the seed, so naked seed. So this is because in the angiosperms there is a presence of the carpel and the ovary, and the ovules are present inside the ovary. So such type of the ovary is found to be absent in the gymnosperm, and hence as the ovules are naked, they are bearing or developing on the plant directly, and hence the seed is also the naked, and hence the A is correct option for this question. Then inverted omega shaped organization of vascular bundles is seen in. So if we see this diagram, and this comes from the TS of the Rachis. So here such a type of the arrangement of the vascular bundles is there in the TS Rachis, which is nothing but the inverted omega shaped type of the arrangement, and hence the Cycas rachis is the correct option for this question. Gymnosperms do not form fruit because earlier we have seen the formation of the fruit from the ovary, and the ovules develops into the seed. So if we see this, then if there is not the formation of the fruit, no doubt there will not be the presence of the ovary. So ovules are not protected inside the ovary, and hence there is not the formation of the fruit, because this ovary is found to be absent in the gymnosperm, and hence D is correct option. The mode of pollination in gymnosperm is, if you see the gymnosperm, they are adopted for the pollination with the help of wind, and the pollination with the wind is known as the anemophily, and hence A is the correct option for this question. In Cycas, the microsporangia are born on which side of the microsporophy? If we see the LS of the male cone, then you will find that here there is a development of such a type of the microsporophylls in a spiral condition on the central axis. And if you see this structure, then you will find that here they are developing from the lower side. So here there is a development of spores or the sori, and this is the lower side, which is known as abaxial side of the microsporophyll, and hence the abaxial is the correct answer for this question. Most of the gymnosperms have both archegonia and antheridia. Wrong. The antheridia are found to be absent in the gymnosperm. Antheridia but no archegonia. Archegonia are present, no antheridia. Archegonia but no antheridia. This one is the correct, because here the only archegonia is present and the antheridia are found to be the absent, and no antheridia and archegonia, again it is wrong one, and hence the correct option is the archegonia but no antheridia. as the pollen grain directly germinate in the pollen chamber in the gymnosperms. The endosperm of gymnosperm represent. If you see the endosperm of the gymnosperm and the angiosperm, there is a distinct difference. In angiosperm, the endosperm is triploid and form after the double fertilization. But if we see the formation of endosperm, then it forms from the female gametophyte and hence it is a haploid and form before the fertilization. So this is the difference in between the endosperm of the angiosperm and the gymnosperm. And hence as it is the haploid and formed by the different gametophytic tissues, and hence it is a gametophytic tissue. That is the correct answer. Then multiciliate gamete are found in. If you see the gamete of cycas, then you will find such a type of the arrangement, having the flagella in the lower side in a spiral condition, while there is a formation of a non-motile structures as a male gamete in the pinus, and this is the cycas. So the multiciliate gametes are found in the cycas, and hence A is the correct answer for this question. Then polyembryony is mainly found in. Polyembryony means the formation of multiple embryos in the seed, which is the characteristic feature of the gymnosperm, and that is found in cycas as well as the pinus both, and hence both A and B is the correct answer. The gymnosperms lacks. If we see the gymnosperms do not have the fruit that we have seen earlier, because the ovary is found to be completely absent in the gymnosperm, and hence no question arises for the formation of the fruit. Then second one that we have discussed in earlier unit, that in the pteridophyte and the gymnosperm, the vessels are found to be absent in the xylem and companion cells are found to be absent in the phloem. So this is the similarity to that of the pteridophyte and differences to that of the angiosperms, and hence here all these are the correct one, and hence all the above will be the answer for this question. Then cones in gymnosperms are. If you see the male cone and the female cone, in the cycas there is a presence of the male cone while the female cone is found to be absent, because the megasporophylls are away from each other, and hence there is not the formation of the cone. But in the pinus there is a formation of the male cone as well as the female cone, means the two different type of the cones are present. So we can say that if the two type of the cones are present, that is the male and the female different, and that is known as the unisexual type of the condition, and hence B is correct answer for this question. Then ovules are naked in gymnosperms because. So we have seen earlier, if you see the angiosperm here, the carpel of the angiosperms is classified into the different parts, that is stigma, then style and ovary, and the ovules are present inside the ovary, as seen earlier that the ovary convert into the fruit and the ovule convert into the seed. So if there is not the formation of the fruit, then ovary is absent. It means that the ovule is naked, that is the seed is naked. This means that here the true carpel which is found in the angiosperm is absent in the gymnosperm, and hence it is the correct answer for this question. Then which of the following gymnospermic order resembles with the angiosperm? If we see the gymnosperm, it is classified into Cycadales, then Coniferales, and then last one is natals. Then angiosperm, in which first dicot and then monocot. So there is a lot of similarity of the natals to that of the angiosperms or the dicotyledons, and hence the natal will be the correct answer for this question. Male gametes of cycas is largest in plant kingdom. This is also you can remember. Is, if you see the earlier question, then here we have drawn such type of the structure in which the male gametes are multiflagellated or multiciliated structures, and hence the C is correct option for this question. Presence of algal zone is found in. So if you see the TS of the coralloid root, in which there is a presence of triarch xylem, and in the cortical region there is a presence of the algal zone. So this type of the structure in which there are the presence of the cyanobacteria which are responsible for the synthesis of inorganic nitrogen from molecular nitrogen, that is nothing but the nitrogen fixation. So this is a coralloid root. So if you see the presence of the algal zone, the correct answer will be the coralloid roots of cycas, and that is correct option. The arrangement of xylem in coralloid root is, again we can see this diagram, that the arrangement of the xylem, and that is a triarch type of the xylem, because there are the three different arches which is the radial vascular bundle, and hence triarch is the correct option. Then presence of resin canals is the characteristic feature of. So resin canals are usually found in the Coniferopsida or coniferales, that is in the pinus, and the mucilage canals are present in the Cycadales or the cycas. So here the resin canals are in the pinus or the coniferales. Then presence of mucilage canals is the characteristic feature of. Earlier we have seen that the mucilage canals are present in the Cycadales or the cycas. Then which of the following characters are shown by leaf of the cycas? If you see the leaf of the cycas, then there is a development of such type of the leaflets in two rows, that is unipinnate compound leaf. If you see the single leaflet, then you will find that here there is a linear type of the structure in which there is a presence of a single midrib in the center, and both the margins are curved toward the ventral side. So the presence of single midrib, this is correct. Then absence of lateral veins, this is also the correct. And if you see the TS of the leaf, then we'll find that there are the presence of the sunken type of the stomata. Presence of the sunken type of the stomata here indicate that the xerophytic nature of the leaf of the cycas, and hence all the above become the answer for this question. Then which of the following is incorrect? See, we have to find out the incorrect one, that the gymnosperms are fruitless plants that are mostly found in the hilly areas. It is correct one. Then gymnosperms are perennial, evergreen and woody trees. This is also the correct one. Then gymnosperms are also termed as the hardwood trees, because in conifers there is a pycnoxylic type of the wood, and the wood of the gymnosperm is very commonly used for the preparation of the railway sleepers, and hence it is very much hard. So all these three statements which are given, they are the correct one, and hence none of the above statement is incorrect. Then which of the following statement is correct with respect to coralloid roots? If you see the coralloid root, first of all we should remember that the coralloid roots are developing from the basal side of the cycas. So such type of the coralloid roots are developed, and this is the cycas plant. So they are negatively geotropic because they are growing away from the soil. So it is the correct one. They are modified for the symbiotic association. Earlier we have seen the TS of the coralloid root, in which there is a presence of the algal zone, the presence of algae or the cyanobacteria inside the root, and that is known as the symbiotic association. So it is also the correct one. Then cyanobacteria is found in the algal zone of these roots, and there is a presence of the cyanobacteria in these roots, and which are responsible for the atmospheric nitrogen fixation, and hence it is also the correct one. So all the above, that is all three statements, are correct with respect to the coralloid root of the cycas. In Pinus, the pollination takes place with the help of, earlier we have seen in the gymnosperm, the pollination takes place by means of the wind. So naturally in Pinus also the pollination will be by means of the wind, that is known as the anemophily. Then in cycas, Archegonium has following number of neck canal cells, which is the characteristic feature of the gymnosperm, that here the neck canals are found to be absent in the gymnosperm, only there is a presence of the venter, and hence the neck canal cells are found, and that is the 0. Then phloem of gymnosperm is devoid of, earlier we have seen in the xylem there is a absence of the vessels, and in the phloem there is a absence of the companion cells, and hence here B is the correct answer for this question. Algal zone is the characteristic feature of, earlier we have seen the presence of the algal zone in the cortical region of the coralloid root, and hence the coralloid root of the cycas is a correct option. The coralloid roots are not found in the Pinus, and in the normal roots of the cycas or the Pinus there is not the presence of the algal zone. Then winged pollen grains are found in. So if you read the structure of the pollen grain or the microspore, then you will find such type of the structures of the pollen grain in the Pinus, and such a pollen grain having the wings, that is known as the winged pollen grain. So the answer becomes the Pinus. Then pollination in cycas takes place at how many celled stage of the male gametophyte or the microspore or the pollen grain? So see now, angiosperm, then gymnosperm, Cycadopsida, Coniferopsida, and Natopsida. So in angiosperm, 2-celled stage, Cycadopsida 3-celled stage, Coniferopsida 4-celled stage, and Natopsida 5-celled stage. Here no prothelial cell, 1 prothelial cell, 2 prothelial cell, and 3 prothelial cell. So if you remember this, then it is easy to answer this question. So in the cycas, the pollination takes place at the 3-celled stage of the microspore or the pollen grain. Find out similarity between gymnosperm and angiosperms. See the similarity, not the differences. So we have to see the similarity, that the naked ovule is the characteristic feature of the gymnosperm, not of the angiosperm. Polyembryony is the characteristic feature of the gymnosperm. Then double fertilization is a characteristic feature of the angiosperm, though it is found in the angiosperm also, but it is not the common. While if you see the siphonogamy, its meaning is that the male gametes are carried out with the help of pollen tube, and this is same in the gymnosperm as well as the angiosperm, and hence it is the correct answer. In pinus, male and female cones occur. If you see the pinus plant, there is a development of the male cone and the female cones on the same plant, but on the different branches, and hence on different branches of the same plant is the correct answer for this question. Pinus is, as we have seen that the male cone and the female cone develops on the same plant, it means that it is a monoecious condition. But if you see the dioecious condition, it is found in the cycas, because there are the two different plants of the cycas, that is the male plant and the female plant. While again the condition is unisexual in both gymnosperm as well as the the unisexual condition is present same in both, that is the cycas as well as the pinus, and hence for the pinus both B and the C will be the answer. Then which is haploid in gymnosperm? Pollen grain haploid, megaspore haploid, root diploid. Megaspore mother cell diploid, so wrong one. Endosperm haploid, pollen grain haploid, megaspore haploid, correct one. Pollen grain haploid, megaspore haploid, nucellus diploid, wrong one. So the C is the correct answer. Then gymnosperms do not have. If you see the gymnosperms or the habit of the gymnosperm, it is with the trees, shrubs and the lianas, but the herbs are not found in the gymnosperms, and hence D is the correct answer. The lateral conduction in cycas leaf is by. So if you see the Vs of the cycas or the cycas leaf, then such type of the condition is there, and in this center there is a presence of the special type of the conducting tissues, and these tissues are known as the transfusion tissues, which are present because of the absence of lateral veins, and hence this lateral conduction is carried out by means of the transfusion tissues. Vessels are found in, as we have seen earlier, the companion cells in the phloem and vessels in the xylem are found to be absent in the gymnosperm and the pteridophytes, but the Natopsida is placed at the end of the classification of the gymnosperm, which is very much close to that of the angiosperm, and hence the many characteristic features of the anatomy as well as the floral structure are similar to that of the angiosperms, and hence here the vessels as well as the companion cells are found to be present in the Natopsida. In gymnosperms, pollen drop is the, when we have to see the ovule of the gymnosperm, the nucellus is responsible for the synthesis of the certain liquid which oozes out to receive the pollen grains, and this is known as the pollination drop, and hence the answer becomes the secretion of nucellus, that is known as the pollination drop, through which the pollen grains are entered inside the ovule in the pollen chamber. Match the following pairs. Coralloid roots that we have seen earlier, they are negatively geotrophic. Transfusion tissue is a characteristic feature of the leaf of the cycas. Then three-celled stage pollination takes place in the cycas and four-celled stage in the pinus, and hence they are now the correctly paired. The presence of mucilage canal is characteristic feature of, earlier we have seen that the resin canal in the coniferals and the mucilage canal in the Psychedelis, and the member is Cycas, and hence A is correct answer for this question. Then which of the following statement is not correct for the Cycas? See, not correct. Leaves are dimorphic, that is the photosynthetic leaves and the scaly leaves, and hence it is the correct one. Presence of mucilage canal, that we have seen earlier, that which is the characteristic feature of the Cycas or the Psychedelis. Then plants are monoecious. This is wrong one, because in the Cycas there is a male plant and the female plant, that is the dioecious type of the condition, and hence it is not correct. And pollination takes place at 3-celled stage of the microspore, that we have seen in an earlier question, and hence C is the answer, as it is not correct for the Cycas. The stem of the Cycas is a source of edible starch, is called as. From the edible starch of the Cycas stem, there is a synthesis or the preparation of the sago, that is the sabudana. In Cycas, the endosperm is, if you see the gymnosperm, first of all the endosperm for before the fertilization, and hence post fertilization, both these are the wrong. Another thing is that it is gametophytic tissue, and hence it is not the diploid, it is the haploid, and hence pre-fertilization product and haploid is the correct answer for the endosperm, that may belong to the Cycas or may belong to the Pinus. Sarcinate vernation is found in which of the following gymnosperm? The sarcinate vernation is the condition of the leaves in which the younger leaves are found in such type of the coiled condition. So, such a condition in which the young leaves are present in a coiled condition, that is known as the sarcinate vernation. So, the sarcinate vernation is a characteristic feature of the fern in the pteridophytes as well as the Cycas. So, the Cycas is the correct option for this question. The leaves of Cycas are, earlier we have seen such type of the leaves are there in the Cycas, that here there is a presence of the rachis, and from this rachis there is a development of the leaflets. So, such a type of the arrangement of the leaf is known as the pinnately compound leaf, and hence it is the correct answer. If you see the palmately compound, then from one part all the leaflets will be developed. So, such type of the leaflet is not present in the Cycas. The wood of Cycas is, so you must remember that the wood of the Cycas is monoxylic, and in the Pinus it is a pycnoxylic. So, here the answer is A. Then coralloid roots are, they are dichotomously branched. So, in all these three there is a dichotomously branched. Then they are negatively geotropic, because they are growing away from the soil on the surface, and hence B is correct answer for this question. Psychedelis originated in, see the Psychedelis and its origin, it is developed in the Paleozoic era, and hence C is correct answer for this question. Foliage leaves of Pinus are borne on. In Pinus there is a development of such a type of the scaly leaves, as well as from the dwarf shoot there is a development of the needle-like leaves, which are known as the foliage leaves, and these dwarf shoots are also known as the branches of limited growth, and hence A is correct answer for this question. The vascular bundles in stem of the Pinus are. If you see the gymnosperm, they are more close to the angiosperm, and in angiosperm they are more close to the dicotyledon, and hence anatomically they are very much similar to that of the dicot, and hence the conjoint, collateral and endarch is present in the stem, exarch is present in the root, radial vascular is present in the root. So this B and C are the wrong one. So conjoint, collateral and the endarch is the correct answer for this question, and bicollateral type of the vascular bundles are usually found in the vines. Pinus is a cold xerophyte. Its adaptation is R. If you see the pinus, then thick cuticle and sunken stomata are present, which is the xerophytic feature. Then sclerenchymatous hypodermis in the leaves. Then compact mesophyll of the armed parenchyma. So all these three characters are present in the leaf of the pinus, which shows its adaptation with respect to the xerophytic characters, and hence all the above become the answer for this question. The male gametophyte of gymnosperm differ from angiosperms in having. Earlier we have seen no prothelial cell in the angiosperm, single prothelial cell in the Cycadales, 2 prothelial cells in the coniferals and 3 prothelial cell in the natals. So, one or many or prothelial cells. This is the difference in between the gymnosperm and angiosperm with respect to the male gametophyte, and hence A is correct answer for this question. Then compact and hard wood of the pinus is known as, earlier we have seen the wood of the cycas is monoxylic and the wood of the pinus is pycnoxylic, and hence B is the correct answer for this question. Then match the following pairs. First one, that is the correlate root that we have seen. The correlate roots are the negatively geotropic. Then winged pollen grain. So winged pollen grain, they are adapted for the pollination with the help of wind. Then the normal roots must be the positively geotropic, and the transfusion tissue is the characteristic feature of the cycas leaf, that is the absence of the lateral vein, which show the xerophytic nature. The number of prothelial cells in the gymnosperm is R. Earlier we have seen 1 prothelial cell in the Cycadopsida or the Cycadales, then 2 prothelial cell in the coniferals and 3 prothelial cell in the natals, and hence the question is asked for the pinus, which is the member of the Coniferopsida or the coniferals, and hence 2 is the correct answer. The sclerenchyma of hypodermis in pinus needle help in, if you see the structure of the pinus needle, then there is a presence of the hypodermis, which is sclerenchymatous. This sclerenchymatous tissues or the hypodermis is responsible to provide the mechanical support to the needles of the pinus, that is the folious leaf of the pinus. Then yellow shower is found in. The yellow shower is the term which is used for the pollen grain of the pinus, because when they are shed from the male cones, there is a abundant release of the pollen grains, and hence the pinus is the correct answer for this question. Then which of the following is fossil gymnosperm? In the syllabus we have only the single fossil gymnosperm, and that is the Cycadioidea, and hence it is the correct answer, while the cycas and the pinus both are the living genera. Pollination in pinus takes place at Earlier we have seen in angiosperm 2-celled stage, cycas 3-celled stage, pinus 4-celled stage, and natum or ephedra 5-celled stage. That Cycadopsida, Coniferopsida, and Natopsida. So the pollination in the pinus takes place at, so here the 4-celled stage will be the correct answer for this question. Then which of the following statement is true or for the Cycadioidea? That is, the stamens were connate and hold. So we have seen the such type of the structures. So here there is a presence of such type of the stamens. Then the seeds were non-endospermic. This is also the correct one. Then it has been reported from the upper Jurassic to upper Cretaceous period of the geological time scale, and this is also the correct one, and hence all the above is the correct answer for this question. Then which of the following statement is correct for Cycadioidea flower? The flowers were bisexual, that here there are the male reproductive organs, while in the receptacle here there are the female reproductive organs, and hence it is the bisexual, which is the correct statement. Presence of hairy bract around the floral holes. Here the flower is encircled by the hairy bract from outer side, which is the correct one. Then each stamen has the pinnate branched, and each pinna had the double row of the purse-shaped sporangia. So if you see this one, you will find that such type of the arrangement, pinnate type of the arrangement, and it has the 2 rows of the sporangia. So this is also the correct statement, and hence all the above statements are the correct. The female fructification of Cycadioidea was, receptacle was conical or the spherical, which is the correct statement. Then orthotropous ovules with the long micropylar beak, this is also the correct one, and the development of interseminal scales in between the ovules. So there are the presence of the sterile scales, that is known as the interseminal scales, which are present in between the different ovule bearing scales or the ovuliferous scales. So this is also the correct one, and hence all these are the correct one. Friends, I am very much confident and hopeful that all these questions will be helpful to you in preparation of your examination, and also it will increase the knowledge about the gymnosperms. Thank you very much for complete listening of this lecture, and if you like or getting benefit of this lecture in preparation of your online examinations, then kindly like, share and subscribe our YouTube channel Botany for You, and also press bell icon for the alerts of every lecture to be uploaded on different life sciences titles. And don't forget to join our Telegram group for the different assistance of the literature as well as the career opportunities in India and abroad. Thanks a lot once again.